What's up, guys? This is Senior Fell-Handed, and today we have meet the Aoba Tier 5 Japanese cruiser. Excellent guns, very crunchy for a cruiser, and torps, 10-kilometer torpedoes, albeit they are at a very goofy angle. If you guys have this ship, you'll know what I mean. If not, you're going to see very shortly exactly how the torps kind of come off of the side of this ship. Now, you've got torp launchers on either side of the ship, and this ship is equipped with a triple gun setup. Super firing guns to the fore of the ship, and the aft has a single gun, which I think has 2 cannons in it. Now, moving on. As you can see here, we're all alone in the end zone, so to speak. We don't have a whole lot of allies with us over here, and what we're going to do is we are going to do the cruiser thing, which is immediately go for cover and try to launch some rounds over top of cover. Now, granted, this does not have the gun arcs, say, for example, of the Atlanta, but at the same time, if you do get behind the right island, you can still make some things happen. Okay, so moving on, we've got some folks here we're putting some rounds into. We're going to see if we can spam some HE at this gentleman, get him on fire, get him burning, keep him burning, which, you know, is what you kind of want to do. Hopefully what you can do is get them to use your repair kits. A common tactic is get them to use their repair kits, then hit them with torps. Ideally, that's what you need to do here. We're adjusting our course slightly. We don't necessarily want to crash in any islands. There's nothing that can mess up your combat momentum like crashing into an island. We're going to see if we can throw some AP into the side of this gentleman here. We just set that other fellow there, that other gentleman, on fire. And now we're going to see if we can throw some AP against the side of the hull here with this gentleman right here. Looks like it's going to be good there. We didn't really do a whole lot. Sometimes it seems the RNG is with us, but most of the time it seems like the RNG is against us. If you notice there, I have the commander that tells you when people are targeting you. Very useful. Now, we are in a very good spot as far as being able to put rounds on target, because as you see here, we're very close to cover, and we are 4 in, meaning, you know, all we have to do is kick over the engines, high speed there, and we'll be in cover in a matter of seconds. Now, if you're aft in, that's a kind of a different animal, because, you know, we all know the engines don't necessarily make it happen when you're in reverse. They go kind of easy. Now, we are kind of blind firing torps just in case this gentleman changes direction. We didn't really have much else to do. We kind of figured we might as well throw them just to kind of get him out there. Still doing some very good work against the side of this gentleman. He is not necessarily a fan. We're going to kind of pull up a little bit here because I kind of want to isolate the targets. In other words, only one person could fire back at me from this position. The other one, if he does, wouldn't get very much. Now, as you can see there, once I fire, I'm kind of backing up off of the ship and looking around to kind of scan my threats. We just want to make sure nobody else is creeping up on us. We want to make sure we don't have any other torps in the water looking at us, and we just generally want to make sure we are free from harm's way, so to speak. And we're pretty much consistently shelling this poor fella right here, but that's okay. He'll be okay with it. Just checking out. Not really used to how long the torps take, so we're just kind of constantly checking. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell me what the reload is because we have another torp launcher ready on the other side. That being said, we are going to go ahead and continue our fire support here on this gentleman right here. Now, if he does decide to turn his guns towards us, does decide to put rounds down range towards us, we are going to sneak behind this island, mo icky teak, in a quick, fast, and in a hurry, because we're not about that life. It looks like we've got some rounds coming in. We're starting to move right now, and that's just his bow guns. It looks like he just fired. So not much of a big deal right there. We just threw some fish there at that gentleman, and we are stacking some damage fairly quick, folks. We were up to 40k, and the Aoba just has that good solid DPM. I mean, once you get in a position where you can keep the guns running back to back, the numbers will surprise you and the enemy, hopefully, because you can just keep stacking things. Now, in the case of me firing torpedoes at this gentleman, what we want to try to do here, guys, is get him to burn, so he'll put it out with his repair kit, and then boom, he gets hits with the torps, and then he gets to take that flooding damage. So that is what we got right there. Now, he is on fire. Let's see if we can get him to use it. He is returning fire at us. He's not quite putting it out yet, and then boom, we set him on fire again, in addition to hitting him with a fish. Now we're up to 57k. We're really making it happen very quickly here, it seems like. We're in a good spot. Now, granted, we're doing our part as far as the team goes, but it doesn't really look like the rest of the team is really doing what they need to be doing, for the simple fact that we are losing team members left, right, and center. It's a very, very sad thing to witness here. We're going to see if we can throw some more rounds at him. He is firing at someone. I don't know who. Either way, he is off of the map. Goodbye, sir. We will see you in the next game. 74,000 damage so far. We are looking for new targets. We have a gentleman here to our 12 o'clock. We are running AP right now. We're going to see if we can't possibly put some rounds in his side. And as far as our health goes, we're doing very, very well with our health pool here. We have managed it very carefully, although I fear that is all for the naught, as I'm going to be surrounded by the entire team here very, very shortly. Going to see if we can't put some rounds on this gentleman right here. We've got a good broadside shot. Just, it seems like sometimes RNG just does not want you to make the shots, and the dispersion is just all over the place. Now we're kind of backing up off the camera right there. That's a good little Citadel hit. And we want to make sure we don't necessarily crash into anything. I'm trying to have a little bit better object avoidance. So we go ahead and send him back to the water garage, and we're taking a hard left turn. Go ahead, put that fire out, and we're ready to rock. 80k plus, we're ready to go. Unfortunately, the rest of my team is not ready to go. They have already came and went. It is little old me versus everybody else. We've only had 3 people get killed this game on their side. So we're not really having that good of a time. But you know what? We're going to keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep trying to make some things happen. We know we're not long for this world, so we are running as fast as we humanly can. We do want to try to get a little bit more damage, though, before we go out. We're going to see if we can line up with this gentleman over here. I am detected. Obviously, there's a DD out in the cut there somewhere spotting me, or something is spotting me. And folks are firing at me, and oh, there we go. We've got him on the radar there. We're going to see if we can't put some decent rounds into this gentleman here before we get executed. We just kind of dinged him there a little bit. Didn't really do a whole lot, but man, it just does not look good for us as a team. We're probably going to... Oof. Oh, wow. I got broke down really quick. Even I was surprised on that replay how quickly I got broke down. But what can you do, folks? There's nothing you can do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and this is the one where we lost. And we did our best. Unluckily, though, for me, it wasn't enough. 84,446 damage, 166,000 credits in the Aoba. Really liking this particular cruiser here. It's a little bit more crunchy, in my opinion, than the Pensacola. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification button as well, and make sure to stop by the stream Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern.